have a leader, they had to have a democratic debate. And when the Republicans have a the leader doesn't get there by chance. He gets there because he's debated amongst other Republicans. And then the Democrat and the Republican are going to debate to see who's going to be the president. But no one gets into office without debate. But you see us, we'll say some crazy shit like this.
I'm the brother who ain't polite or political. Fuck your rights. Can bet this brother won't panic. Done damage in afterlife. Got my life from the master twice. Now I come the master the mic. Fuck presidential elections. The system ain't meant for melanin. If anything, you're settling for something that'll represent the room full of goons. You the elephant. All you gotta do is trample through the bullshit. If you think you shoot first, better pull quick. The rule of war, bomb first if you wanna live. Cause being black in America is complicated. The government be on some other shit. I done witnessed it. Imagine that with a Kodak. You know that was Kodak before black. Take K before rap. No thugs and no guns in my hood before crack. Now more guns in my hood where there's no gun stores at. I blame it on a
gangsters, Republicans and Democrats.
Now more guns and more drugs in my hood. Who brought that? These gangsters amongst us, Republicans and Democrats. They don't live where we at, so they don't gotta live with that.
Gangsters, Republicans and Democrats.
I figured that they'd be the only ones who give us that. They don't live where we at.
Welcome to another episode of Correct Me If I'm Wrong. My name is Marcus, and I'm here with the lovely Candoria Lier.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
And today we have another special guest, and my man, the guy of many talents, Mandela. What's good, my man?
Yes, what it do?
Hey, what up? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man. It's good to have you. I think you're a very interesting person. And, you know, we've had some conversations. You know, I think after maybe been about a year, I've asked you. I said, "Hey, man, I'd really like to have you on the show at some point in time." I think it was around the time after I had Mike Jeans on.
Word. Okay.
So yeah, that's around the time when I asked you to be on. So we finally made this happen after about a year. But how's life, man? How's everything going with you?
Shit, good, living. You know what I'm saying? Happy to be here. Blessed, thankful. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it, you know, just the, you know, same old shit, different toilet kind of thing.
Same shit, different toilet. All the same.
I feel that. But let's go ahead and get into a little bit about what you do. I know, because I didn't know, I didn't have a clue who you were back when Mike Jeans had that.
Rehab?
Yes. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I heard of you, but I didn't know who you were, you know what I mean? So when I'm hearing that, and then I think the first song, you know what I'm saying, was, you know, I think you had the first verse on the song. And I'm like, yo, this motherfucker can rap for real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what was it that got you into, is this something that you've always been doing, rapping and
Man, I've been doing that shit since elementary. Swear, like elementary, I remember.
He was making the beats.
Yeah, making beats in the school, rapping, coming home, writing raps to beats on the radio, you know what I'm saying? And I remember I begged my mom for a motherfucking karaoke machine for Christmas.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
My little cousin had one. I go over his crib, and I'm like, damn, you could record yourself, like play it back and listen to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy to me, and I just wanted that experience.
You were just into it ever since?
Into it. Because I used to think, real shit, I used to think that every time I would listen to the radio, I thought the motherfucking artist would go and sing that song on the radio.
At that moment.
Yeah. And then I remember one time I was watching a video, and I seen the artist in the video, and I get in the car, and he in there singing it. I'm like, damn, he was on the video. And then as soon as I get in the car, he hurry up and get on another microphone. And
like quick with it.
Yeah, quick with it. I didn't know it was recordings. Then once I figured out, like, oh, shit, these niggas been fooling me like this. It was on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I've just been into it ever since then.
Okay. So when did you first put your, like, a full song together?
Shit, my first song might have been like a full song.
Oh, really? It wasn't just like a verse or two, or, you know what I mean? It was actually like a...
Yeah, it was damn near like a full song, but it was like...
You still remember it?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. It was like, one of them repetitive songs.
I feel you.
Mhm.
Like you know how Juvenile the ha.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
It was almost some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
So who were your influences? Who did you listen to a lot?
Shit. I was raised on Tupac, so that's all my dad would listen to. Tupac. So shit, Tupac, and then my brother that nigga played all gangster rap. So from
And that's your older brother.
older brother from like Spice One to motherfucking
Holy shit.
yeah, Ghetto Boys, motherfucking just you know what I'm saying, just all type of shit,
Yeah.
all type of shit. So G Unit, so like just music. If it's nice, got a nice beat to it, you know what I'm saying.
So were you more into the lyrics, or if the beat didn't catch you first, it was like, yeah, I ain't really, because that's how I was coming up. It was like, yo, if the beat didn't really catch me, I'm not really giving a shit what you talking about.
Honestly, that's how I still am. You gotta catch me with that beat for real before the lyrics get me. Like,
I mean, there's some dudes like J. Cole. Yeah, he don't got like no super fire beats. You know what I'm saying?
nah, but
Yeah.
it's something I
I
can
like to
still
listen
rock
to
with,
what
though.
he's saying. You know, I'll listen to a J. Cole song. Fuck the beats. I want to hear what he talking about.
Yeah, I still
You
need
know
a
what I
nice
mean?
beat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like the lyrics to make sense, but I still like a nice beat.
And then coming up, you know what I mean? Like I was always a bigger fan of Southern rap than I was like, you know, the Nas, the Jay-Z's.
What kind of Southern rap? Like chop and screwed Southern?
No.
Like Ludacris and
I mean, me coming up, it was
I
more
like
so. It
Ludacris.
was more so like No Limit.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
So
like
fuck with that. I used to want to
No Limit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? UGKs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 8 Ball, MJG. That you know what I mean? That type of shit.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
you know what I mean? We talking about shit. What late '90s? You know
What
what I mean? For the
about
most part.
Biggie? Were y'all Biggie fans?
He was. I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying.
I wasn't allowed to be.
Because your
'Cause
dad
of
was such a
Tupac.
Tupac fan.
You feel me?
That
But
makes
like,
sense.
I mean, Biggie cool. I fuck with Biggie.
I really did.
And see, like,
I'm more of a Tupac fan
we-
myself.
I like them both. I mean, I just feel like it's two different kind of styles. You know what I'm saying? What I like most about Tupac was he was so versatile. You know what I'm saying? He can be on the
Yeah.
gangster shit, and then he
Mhm.
can be on the political shit, and you know what I mean, the radical type shit. You know what I mean? And Biggie was just kind of like,
Just rapping, lyrical.
yeah.
Tell
You
a
know what I
story.
mean?
Good
And
nigga.
that's what
Yeah.
I liked about Tupac. He
Yeah.
was just, a bitch throwing her baby in the trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
for
it's
real,
like,
that's still-
Yeah.
just different kind of shit. So, all right. So you know what I mean. So those were your influences. Now, was there a point in time where it was like, yo, this is what I want to do? Because at first, I'm assuming it was just, it's a habit. You know, I wouldn't even say habit. It was something that was just you were just
hobby.
kind of doing. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean, yeah, I guess there was a point in time where I was like, yeah, I want to do this shit. I guess when I got that karaoke, you know what I'm
And
saying?
from that point, it was like, yo, this is what I'm
Hell
doing.
yeah. I thought mixtapes was actually tapes because they recorded straight to the thing to a tape.
Yeah, right.
So I'm saying like, yeah, I'm making mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Just record my shit. And then probably like a year or two, maybe a year after that, I finally got the shit to get to a CD. You know what I'm saying? I figured out how to burn from a tape to a CD and
Couldn't tell you shit then.
tell me
huh?
shit then. By then, I done had plenty songs wrote and you know what I'm saying?
So how
Plenty
many
beats
how many
made.
songs do you believe that you have?
I'm gonna say like at the least 500.
Wow.
Yeah, at the least 500.
Like 500
Yeah, like at the least 500 songs.
that you have access to that you can actually go
Yeah,
and play.
yeah.
That's dope. Pretty impressive for real.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Now you make all your beats for the most part as well.
For the most part, I would say like 50% of the time, maybe like 60%
Yeah,
of the time.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's definitely a lot. Now, as far as have you been able to monetize off of the music part? 'Cause I know you got the YouTube. I know your music is streaming on other servers.
Yeah. I've got
Okay, well, wait a minute. Everybody doesn't know that. So you have to talk like,
You're correct.
we all don't know you.
You're absolutely
So
correct.
okay, you're streaming on YouTube. Like, what is that? How do we find that?
I was. You can't find me on YouTube no more.
Why?
I'm a
What-
photographer.
So if I was to type in the Yace,
You'll
So
find
again,
old stuff wouldn't come up.
people don't know about that too much. So you
Yeah,
you
people
jumping
don't
a
know
little
about
ahead.
the music.
You know what I mean? Because we will skip a little, forward. You know what I mean? So now you get to the point with the music to where the Yace come from? The saying of it.
Shit, man. I heard Cheese said.
Shout out to my man Cheese.
Yeah, I heard
Queen
Cheese
Good.
G say that shit. Yace.
Yeah, I love him. That's
Saying.
my brother.
Heard Weedy and them saying that shit, and I don't know.
Just
That's
kind of stuck. So they was saying
Yeah.
shit and had no idea that it was gonna.
Yeah, we was
No.
it was just some shit we would say.
Yeah.
Yace. You know what I'm saying? Instead of yeah, yep, or yes. It was just Yace. You know what I'm saying?
And that shit just stuck.
Shit just stuck.
So then when it came to time, because Yace was that like, I don't want to say it's a label, but was that like some kind like a production?
I mean, that's my brand.
Okay.
It's my brand.
And so it wasn't hard to choose what the name of your brand was going to be. Did you have to really do like some thinking on that shit?
Nah, not really. It wasn't hard.
Just boom, this is what I'm gonna use.
Yeah, like it started like as just a saying for clothing first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Putting that shit on shirts, and then I came up with the acronyms for it. You know what I'm saying?
Which means
Young and self-employed, and you are constantly enlightened.
good shit.
Yeah,
That's good shit.
so that's why it's Yace twice.
Now that definitely makes sense because I was curious of why it was twice.
Yeah,
And I'm like, okay,
because-
maybe it just wants to be repetitive. I was
Yeah, because the time when I was about to make it like a full brand, people was like, you could shout out cousin Tez. Tez the one that was like, yo, the
We talking
youngest
about Tez Melita.
Tez Melita.
Hey, she sidebar. Miss Tez taught me a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Even just being around.
That's fam.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Just being a motherfucker around, I learned so much shit. And at the time, everybody was at her house was the motherfucking place to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking like 04, 05, 06. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, I had my time up at her house.
Oh, I bet. I bet. You know what I'm saying? And then like I don't want to say friends that I made, but a lot of associates, you know what I'm saying, just from being at her house. I'm talking like motherfucker till 2, 3 in the morning I'm in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all nighters, all types.
Hell yeah. So shout out to Miss Tez. You know what I mean? One of the coolest ladies I've ever met for real. And they
Yeah.
really never told me too much shit that was wrong.
Yeah,
you know?
no, never. You know what
So
I'm saying?
yeah, shout out to her. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so it was Yace, YACE first, you know what I'm saying? And then I had told her about, you're constantly enlightened, that's what it means or whatever. And then she's like, you could also spell it like YASE and make it like young and self-employed. And I was like, I can. And then it was like, which one do I pick?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can pick both. Yace.
And there we have it.
Right.
There you have it.
Simple.
So okay, so now you're into the music thing, and you got a lot of collabs or you mostly do a solo thing?
I mean, most of the collabs, like I gotta like really like know you, fuck with you type shit.
Right.
So nah, it's just like if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, person I've been rapping with type shit, or if it don't like inspire me to hop on it, you know what I'm saying, then I probably won't. But like usually just like the normal Hollywood. That's pretty much.
Shout out to Hollywood.
Yeah, Wody, Hollywood, Wody, you know what I'm saying, J5, you know what I'm saying.
I haven't heard J5 in a while.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. I heard him, when we were in our younger days.
He's still nice with it.
It's been a minute. That's what's up.
Oh my
He's also a man of many talents, I see.
Yeah.
But okay. So now, is there anybody who you would? Let's talk about people who have already made it. Is there anybody who you would like to work with, if you could?
Yeah, there's hella.
So
There's a lot of
if you could give us maybe your top 3.
top 3. It'd be like probably like Janae Aiko.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, she's fire. K Dot.
Okay, go ahead. We'll let you do the third.
And the third, I don't know. I don't know who the third would be. That I don't know. I might have to like say some shit, maybe like Jay-Z or Nas type shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
I could see it. The Nas.
Yeah, the Nas for sure.
I could see you working with somebody like that.
Yeah.
Of kind of how he raps and what he raps about. I could definitely see you doing that.
Hov been on that shit too.
That is true.
Lately. Yeah, that shit true. He got J Electronica, that album. That shit is crazy.
Yeah,
I never heard it.
It's different Hov. It's different Hov. It ain't for the radio.
Sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody should evolve it. You know what I mean? Or at some point, I don't think you should still be rapping the same way you were in the '90s.
I don't even think it's like evolve. Like he could been doing that shit. He said the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just he wasn't doing it. People wasn't wanting to hear that shit. He's established now, so it's like
we're gonna listen to it.
Yeah, y'all gonna listen to it regardless, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, he's dropping jewels and saying this," and it's like, bro, like.
Or even if they don't like it, he still ain't losing shit. So
ain't losing.
Right. So if he starts his career kind of out that way, it's like, this ain't.
It's a big risk.
And then especially at that time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The late '90s. That's definitely not what people was checking
that
for.
shit.
Right. All right. So those are your top three. Now, as far as K-Dot, how do you feel about
tonight?
Yes.
Hey, can't wait.
I feel it. All right. So now you get to the point to where you stop doing music.
Mm-hmm.
You're not rap because you had just did the Lemon Pepper freestyle. You and Mike Jeans Hollywood. Y'all did something over that beat. Now that was your first time.
Yeah, that's my first time.
How long was it before you?
Wait, that was your first time. What?
Dropping, releasing something. Well, releasing music to the public.
Okay.
Since like 2015 maybe.
Oh, you had a
15, 16.
Okay.
And then that came out. That was last year, right? 2021 when that came out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was what 5-6 year hiatus you took.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what made you want to get back into it? It was did somebody?
It's fun now. Back then, it was like it started out fun, and then it became like it was a job. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and then it get trash at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
you're not really enjoying it.
Yeah, you're trying too hard. You're working too hard. They're doing it. So now it's fun again. So now I probably got like 3, 4, or 5 projects with probably 15 plus songs on them.
Each.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's good shit. Now, also, we had talked about you being on other platforms. What platforms can people search your music?
I mean, I'm on all streaming for real. Like my I only got one project that's out, and that's 15001. That's the only one I left up. People can find that shit, and that's because that's for Quip. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I left that out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that other shit was just some personal shit. You know what I'm saying? Just me having fun, finding sound type shit. I don't know.
And for the people who do not know, who may be first-time listeners or just don't know who you are originally from Aliquippa, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
All right. See, what I've been trying to do lately is do shows like this where I am getting people from Aliquippa on. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people just feel like we are talented when it comes to sports.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I try to have people on who have different talents or just something intelligent to talk about. You know what I mean? And let people know that Aliquippa is more than just football, basketball, and violence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that was another reason why I wanted to have, you on. Like I said, I had Mike Jeans on last year, another guy from Aliquippa who's also in the music. But okay, so you stopped doing music, and what were you doing in between time when you had stopped until you had started again?
Well, one of the reasons I stopped, wasn't no videographers around here. Nobody to shoot videos. You gotta go to Pittsburgh and shit. And then around that time, niggas was charging money that I ain't have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I'm trying to shoot me a video. So I buy a video camera and I shoot my video.
You shot it yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's still one of the songs on 15001 Project Living. I shot it, edited myself, taught myself all of that shit. And
How long did that take to actually really teach yourself how to use this equipment and be proficient with it?
Well, I'm a creative person, so like I've been on a computer since I got a computer, like when I was like 11, 12 type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I would just be on that motherfucker learning anything. You know what I'm saying? So it was just learning. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Once I learned how to do it, it probably took me like a week, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like it didn't take you too long.
Like a week. You know what I'm saying?
Now the first camera you bought, do you still have that? Do you use it?
Nah, it was like a Nikon. I bought that, and so I shot my first video with that, and
How did it turn out?
it turned out pretty good. Can
I look it up? Is that up?
Nope, I took that down too.
So how could people get your old music?
You probably can't.
Does it have to be like by request? Or like, hey man, I'd like to hear some of your old stuff.
Yeah, you gotta be real cool. I'll send you a Dropbox link, or I got Brick City. People be wanting to hear that. You could buy that $100. You know what I'm saying? Online. You send the money, it'll come straight to your shit.
No doubt.
But, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really want that shit.
Hell yeah, $100.
I really don't even want you to hear that shit.
And I'm sorry because the
why you don't want them to hear it?
Cause it's just, I don't know, it's old shit that is behind me.
I understand.
Do you feel like people would understand maybe your journey or what, kind of from hearing that to where you are now? Or it's just like, fuck it,
Yeah, they'll pay their hard-earned money if they really.
There you go. So what's it called again?
Brick City.
All right, so if y'all want to hear Brick City, you know what you got to do. You got to pay the $100 to hear what he really don't want y'all to hear.
Yeah, or wait for Brick City 3.
That kind of make it a little exciting though.
Does.
Like, damn, I kind of want to hear that
what
shit.
What the fuck did this nigga not
Hell
want me to
yeah,
hear?
like that's exciting a little bit.
For $100 though, you can have it.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. People come up to me all the time singing them lyrics and shit, and it's just like, bro, y'all gotta chill. Yo, I want to hear that shit. Like, nah, bro.
Now, because your upbringing was, I don't want to say rough.
It was what it was.
Okay, because you grew up on
Griffin Heights.
So I had a guest on from who.
Lemar.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to really word it. He was from, you know what I mean. He was with the other side. You know what I mean. Is it safe to say y'all opposite? Because all you weren't really into it like that, or were you?
I mean, I was born into it, so it was like I was affiliated. Niggas
Makes
affiliated you just by, so it's like I'm in it just because y'all affiliating me in it.
Right.
You feel me?
feel
Y'all gonna
that.
fuck with me anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, how was that for you though coming up? Because how old were you when the beef was like real strong?
Shit, damn near it's been strong my whole life. Like shit.
But I'm just saying, I remember at a point in time, it was just like real motherfucking crazy out there. I mean, I know it's always been some tension and all of that type of shit, but it was like some years where it was just wild as fuck.
Man, since I could remember, like my mom would send me to Tiki's with the strap. You know what I'm saying? Get the haircut. You know what I'm saying? And because I had to walk home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And speaking of Tez, I remember it was a point in time where, because I used to walk a lot. This before I had a car and all of that shit. And she would say, like, yo, like, this is really not a good time just to be walking around, especially like, when it's cold out, you got a hoodie on and all of that type of shit. This is really not. So I was like, well, shit, you want to give me a ride home then? You know what I mean? Because that's the only way I'm going to get home is with my feet. But, so that's the side of the tracks that you come up on. Now, how much did your environment play into what it is that you rap about, or that's not really the kind of lyrics that you was putting out?
Play a lot, because that's what I was influenced by. That's what I see every day. You know what I'm saying?
And you say you have an older. How many siblings do you have?
What is I got, well, on my mom's side 3.
Okay.
And then
3 plus you, or
3 plus.
okay,
me.
okay.
Yeah.
And then your dad's side,
I probably got 3 extra more.
So you have a pretty big family.
Yeah.
And you have kids of your own.
A daughter.
A daughter. Okay. All right. How old is your daughter?
Just turned 15.
Holy shit. So I know what you're going through.
Not expecting that.
You know what I'm saying? Because my daughter will be 16 this year. So I fucking feel you, dog. And it's like, you're just not ready.
No, I'm not.
It's not ready at all, you know, especially with little girls, man. Like,
what's wrong with a girl?
nothing, because it's like, it's as a dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be like, all right, it's probably going to be a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? That like may approach my
So what's a nigga like you?
At that time, I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? In high school.
Now you see how he had to take that back at that time.
My daughter's in high school, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
See, here she is trying to, every show she try to fucking play.
Because I'm just saying, you didn't say a nigga like I was. You said a nigga like me.
I mean, that was me, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever, mother. Okay.
Clean it up. Y'all
So basically, you have to get your daughters prepared for how, you know, these teenage boys are going to approach her.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Not only just the teenage boys, but, you know.
Society.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
There are predators out there.
It is. And don't look at me like that. I want no motherfucking predator.
I didn't say you was.
I'm just saying, you're looking at me all crazy and shit. You know what I mean? Like.
I was looking because I'm just saying there's predators.
Yeah, all right.
Feeling guilty or something?
Hell no.
What?
Hell no.
What did I do? He's sitting right there.
But he don't know. He don't know. You know what I'm saying? He don't know the type of vibe that be going on here. And I be catching your looks and, you know what I'm saying, all of that bullshit. You know what I mean? Facial expressions, all of that.
Oh, what you talking about?
Yeah, all right. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You said you just have one daughter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
I got enough nieces and nephews. I think about it, though.
See, I feel that. And I only have one niece. You know what I'm saying? Out of well, how many? It's 5 of us. I have one niece out of 5.
I got
5 brothers and sisters.
I ain't even gonna get the counting. It's too many.
5 nieces, 4 nephews. No, yeah, 5. No, 4 nieces, 5 nephews. Twins and all.
I see.
Yeah, that's
I don't have a big family like that.
I do. It's too much.
Yeah, and they all be over the crib. Like, yeah,
that's love.
It's a good environment.
Yeah, that's love.
You know what I mean? And also, it's like, yo, you know, you fuck with one of us, you probably got to fuck with all of us. I was always envious of that shit.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? I would have to tell my brother, like, I remember one time we got into it, or I didn't get into shit, but my brother, you know what I mean, got into it with some dude at the club. You know what I'm saying? One of his homies come like, yo, go get your brother. And I have to tell him, like, yo, it's just me and you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like we super deep as a family or no type. Like, something.
You ain't have his back.
Yeah, but I'm just telling him, like, relax, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just me and you.
You're aware of the situation. Like,
yeah.
Nigga,
and it's not like.
Of us can't take on 10 of them.
Right. There's a lot of them.
I don't know.
Yeah, especially if
I'm being pulled into a situation. They saying, yo, go get your brother. So I don't know who exactly he's dealing with, how many of them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You don't know.
Yeah.
You just never know. But what I do know is it ain't a whole bunch of us.
Right.
And we not nowhere close to home. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no gun, and neither do you at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so yeah, that was a little sidetrack on the whole family thing. So you do the pictures. Well, first off, before we get into that, I forgot to say, you know, the intro of the show, that was a song that you had sent me.
Yeah.
And how long ago did you put that out? Or is it out? Or is that something you just kind of sent me because I'm cool like that?
I went to put it out, and the artwork didn't match the title of the song.
So you trying to tell me right now we got an exclusive?
Pretty much.
Oh,
so
shit.
They heard a
That's
snippet.
exciting.
You do have a name for it?
Yeah. It's called...
I don't think it was in what you said.
Gangsters, Republicans, Democrats.
Gangsters, Republicans, Democrats.
You okay?
I know. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It's all good. So that's good shit. Like, when you had sent, you know, because I hit you like, hey, because this is before I even had it, you know, hey, I'm going to have him on the show on this day at this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just wanted to use your music just so I can just have it as an intro for any show that I was doing, and I fuck with you, and I like your music, so I'm like, okay, whoever's listening to this, maybe gonna be like, yo, who is this dude? You know what I'm saying? And all of that type of shit. So that's the reason that I really wanted to use it. But I mean, like you said, he has not put it out. So if you like that, you know, the snippet, did you say, are you going to put, or you're waiting for things to match up?
I tried to. No, I said fuck it. Because I'm saying, like, I know the artwork don't match up. Because on the artwork, I put Make America Gangster Again. But they say it got to have the title of the song, which is Gangsters, Republicans, and Democrats. I said, fuck that. I'm not about to change that. Like, I want to put it out like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Now, who was saying that it had to be a certain kind of way?
I guess these streaming sites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have to have the title of your song in the shit.
Or if there's words on there, it should match the title of the song.
Makes sense. Okay. So now you're like, nah, man, fuck all of that shit.
Yeah, so I just said fuck it, and then I never put the song out because when I did that, when Trump was getting elected? Yeah, that shit old as fuck.
Had no idea. I'm thinking this is something that's kind of, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's still fitting.
It is.
Yeah, it fits.
Yeah.
Now, how are you feeling about the politics right now?
I don't.
You don't fuck with it at all.
Do you vote?
Nah.
Yeah, I ain't voting no more either.
All right, so okay.
I vote for me.
That's what's up. I vote for you too.
No, vote for yourself.
No, I don't want that responsibility.
Nah, see, if everybody vote for themselves, who's gonna be nobody?
But you know, also I say,
but if you vote for me and I vote for me and everybody else vote for themselves, now I gotta take on responsibility.
True.
But you don't want the responsibility either, for real.
Yeah, I want everybody to take responsibility for themselves.
Okay, I feel that.
You see me?
I also wonder what happens if nobody votes.
They'll elect somebody.
Yeah, they're gonna
They ain't just gonna be like, oh well, nobody voted, so we don't have a president now. No, they're gonna be like,
all right, fuck it, I want him to be president.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't vote either, and I stopped voting because, and I know people look at me crazy and have, you know, their opinions and all of that type of shit.
Crazy for voting.
That's how I feel, because I feel like,
nigga, you vote.
Right.
The true definition of insanity is when you keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, and you don't get it. So for the last, since we've been able to vote since what, 65?
I mean, that don't fit.
I mean,
tell me how it doesn't fit.
Because they're not voting for the same person every time.
It's not, but okay, but you're still going through the same process every
that's
fucking
fine.
4 years, thinking you're going to get something.
It's not the same person.
And you don't.
They don't see that.
But it's not the same person, so I don't think that.
Okay, so even if it's not the same person,
same system, they don't
correct.
See that.
It's always going to be the same system.
So you're doing the same thing over. You're voting. You're like, I'm a Democrat. I'm going to vote for a Democrat every fucking time. Why?
Because they voting for the person and not the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but the person, I don't give a shit who the person is. The system has shown me that every fucking president we have, y'all don't do shit.
I mean, I understand that, and
because people say, "Oh, the president only has a certain amount of power," and I get that. Well, the whole fucking system in itself, whether the fucking the Democrats or the motherfucking Republicans are running the House and the Senate and all of that shit, nothing really motherfucking changes. Oh, you got a few extra dollars in your paycheck.
No matter what, it doesn't matter. They're gonna have the electoral vote. They're gonna have who they want to win. So it really doesn't matter.
I agree. I agree.
It don't matter.
But my thing is, again, if I'm gonna vote, I want something in return for my motherfucking vote. That's what the fuck I want.
They be like, I'm gonna give you this, and then
they
don't
give you a good nigger sticker.
Oh yeah.
But again, like you were saying, most people voted, or a lot of people voted for Biden. I'm gonna say most because what that student forgiveness shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, who's not gonna vote for you talking about canceling $70,000 in debt that I have?
Fuck that nigga.
I agree, Jim Crow, motherfucking Joe.
Fuck,
you know what I'm saying?
You ain't black if you don't vote for me.
Listen, that right there in this motherfucking self, and for it to be, for that shit, for everybody to see, and nigga, you know, somebody told me, oh, it was just an old white man making a bad joke. I said, yo, that's how you gonna pass that off? Just an old white man making a joke.
You could just call me a nigger next and be like, oh, he got Alzheimer's.
Like,
yeah, hell yeah.
Right.
Oh, he got Alzheimer's. Yep. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him. I'm going to call him one back.
And then I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this old-ass white man to tell me I'm not black because I don't vote for your motherfucking ass?
He did. And people was falling for it.
He tried.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
But I feel, do you feel like,
mine.
He ain't get mine.
He did. He got mine for them student loans.
I'm not voting for shit.
I did, because I have student loans, so I'm like, shit.
I've been had student loans before that.
Shit, me too. But I'm like, hopefully he can help me. I mean, shit. Hey. I don't know. They've been freezing them. I'm glad about that.
Well,
Nobody
listen,
else didn't
I had student loans maybe about, I don't know, 8-10 years ago. And they hit me with they took my taxes. They left me with $1,500 motherfucking dollars.
Well, that means that mean you ain't have shit in student loans. When you got $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, man.
Nah, I went to school for like a semester and I was like, I'm done.
Okay, well, yeah, that ain't shit. You ain't worried about student loans no matter what.
Nah, but I did like that motherfucking refund check though. Yeah. I did some stupid shit with it. I went and fucking bought a system, put it in my car.
I mean, I think everybody has done something stupid with they refund.
Well, that's something that you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't even know I had this shit. Nigga, I go to the fucking store and I'm like, I got all this money on my shit. They like, yeah, it's the refund joint. I'm like, damn.
You ain't have a clue.
Trying to get markers and shit for like art supplies and shit.
And you got all of this paper and didn't know it.
Got all of this paper, this like dumb as hell.
I think I got like $950.
I think it's fucked up that they let you get all that money at such a young age, but you can't get it in other ways. You know what I mean?
Of course.
They make it so
hard.
Why
the fuck would we give you a loan so you can make more money for yourself?
I know. That's so stupid. It's fucked up.
You know? No, you're going to get this motherfucking $80,000 student loan and never be able to pay it back.
Yeah, we'll give you a little refund.
Yeah.
Right.
You going to owe that too.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And then how many motherfuckers is really buying books with that shit?
I did.
I told you what I did with my shit.
Well, I was trying to learn in my car. A little bit.
I didn't give a fuck. You know what? I went to Kaplan. And maybe I shouldn't say this, but I really went up there for women.
To Kaplan?
Yeah. You know the little, what's the shit? It's like a little trade school type of deal.
I never knew.
I don't know if it's a trade school, but I went for, no. I went to see women. That's why I went to school. Oh. Like my mindset was all fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I really, because I mean, like I'm in Pittsburgh and I'm seeing women that I'm not used to seeing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was young, 21, 22, some shit like that. Maybe I was a little older. I don't fucking know. You know, but it was motivation for me to go to school at the time. And then I was like, man, I'm tired of catching the bus up this motherfucker. You know.
All right, so I'm curious. How did you get into the artwork? How did you get into that?
Shit, I've been drawing since as long as I've been rapping.
Okay.
So like I probably was drawing actually before I was rapping.
So how did the drawings come to taking pictures?
Shit. I guess it's all art, you know what I'm saying? Drawing just take longer to make the picture, and taking it is just taking it. Just capturing the moment.
So how did you get to the point to where you're like, all right, I'm worth this much. If you want a photo session with me, you gotta put your money where your mouth is. Like, you know what I mean? How did you go from just an amateur to that?
Well, like I say, I did my own video. And then I started just doing rappers videos around here. And then after a while, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to just quit music and just shoot people videos.
So you was making a killing shooting people videos because you said there was nobody around her doing that.
Exactly. So that's another reason why I quit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just shooting videos, and then got to a point where like when you want to charge this much or that much for a video, niggas be like, oh man, I don't want to pay that much and all that shit. So then I transitioned over to doing photos because women always gonna pay.
Yeah,
they gonna pay for pictures of themselves. So
that's got to be a great job.
I mean,
because I know everybody can't have, you know, some have very little to nothing. I've seen some of the pictures.
You wouldn't be able to conduct yourself.
I would have to.
You wouldn't be able to. You heard what he said.
Yeah, right.
You heard what he said. It be booties out, titties. I be seeing the pictures. They be nice as hell. Like,
everything
okay.
be out.
And the crazy thing is like, yo, they're paying you to be naked.
Yeah.
And for you to take pictures.
They need
of
to
them.
take their news.
Yeah, that's dope.
That is real dope.
That's like a dream job for a lot of men.
I'm jealous.
So how do you be just acting like it ain't nothing? Like, damn, this bitch fine as hell, but you just look normal, like chin up.
After a point, it ain't. After a point, it ain't. Once you done shot with some of the baddest,
it ain't nothing no more.
It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's another naked woman. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
I don't
Like
know.
that is it. At the end of the day, it's just another naked woman.
I don't know.
See?
Some
Told you he would be able to
naked look
handle it.
better than other naked.
He didn't
You know?
say that.
But I'm
He
saying,
didn't say
I'm
that.
saying once you didn't seen the baddest naked,
I feel you.
and the least baddest naked, it's like I didn't seen them all. It's like,
So
what else you gonna show me?
Is it kind of hard, like, not to pass judgment in your mind? Like, damn, I didn't see the baddest bitch, and nah, this bitch, I don't want to see this shit.
He don't give a fuck. He making money.
Yeah, I need you to hurry up, get these pictures so I can dip. Probably eat. I usually be hungry. You know what I'm saying? So hurry up, get these pictures. You know what I'm saying? We can dip.
So you had a stint out. Were you living in California?
Yeah.
Now, how did that come about? It was like, hey, if I'm gonna make anything of this, I'm gonna have to relocate.
Wait, do you still live in California and you just here visiting, or
Nah, I'm
back
back for a minute.
Okay.
But shit. I don't know. One of my homies was living out LA. And I was just like doing the pictures out here. Like I would fly places, Vegas, Miami, do pictures, photo shoots there and shit. But my homie, he was like, yo, I guess his roommate had just moved out. And he was like, yeah, I'm looking for a roommate right now. And then I remember being at the crib, downtown Quip, and I seen a car coming down the street, and I was like, that's my homie right there. And I seen him drive by, and it was him, and I was like, damn, how many times am I going to just be sitting in this crib, looking out the window, knowing each car that ride by, and everybody went here? And I was like, I just got to see something different.
Wanted to expand.
Yeah, and probably like that next week, my homie hit me with that shit, and then literally in a week, he just was like, yo, yeah, my roommate moved out. I'm looking for a roommate. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. And he told me that Monday, and that Friday, I was.
Damn, so
Must be nice just to be able to pick up and just go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nothing about that.
So what was the experience like out there?
Different.
More money?
More money.
What part of California were you in?
Gotta hustle more too. Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean hustle more? Like there's so many more photographers. You gotta reach
hella,
out more.
Like,
everything's kind of oversaturated.
Nobody know me. Yeah, didn't nobody know me as a photographer out there. So like, just getting
your name out there.
Yeah, getting my name out there. I had to hustle hard. Like I had to Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Social media. You know what I'm saying? Just advertise on there, hashtags. All type of shit. Follow people, give out free shoots. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Network, yeah.
I definitely feel that.
My roommate was a DJ, so he a DJ at the club. Then after that, he do the after hours and shit. So just promoing, like, you know what I'm saying, promoting. I take the camera, he'd let me get in there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I was able to like get shoots with like Blueface, Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Just people you see in the club. Boom, 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 boom.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sleepy by 10, so I don't know how that would work for me, but you know what I'm saying? I do. It sounds exciting a little bit, no?
I was younger then.
How old are you now?
Shit, I'm about to be 32.
You're still fairly young.
Yeah. Aw.
But I was, you know what I'm saying? I felt younger then.
Yeah, I mean, I heard out California, you know, LA, Hollywood, all of that. They say it's like a completely different world than anywhere else.
Yeah.
The fashion, it's like the style, everything is just different.
Everything is different. It's slower. You know what I'm saying? You can't wear your Pittsburgh shit out there if you're a Steeler fan.
Why?
Oh, they gonna try you.
For real?
Hell yeah. That's gang culture.
Pittsburgh is?
Yeah,
No, just
certain hats and
emblems.
Logos represent different shit.
Emblems and symbols. So my roommate had a Pittsburgh Pirate P right there. Fucking Mexicans start following this nigga. Probably like he had a park in a semi nice neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And all these Mexicans, tattoos all over their body's face, following them.
Like some shit on TV.
Yeah, it's just him, his girl, and their dog. And
hell no.
Like he told her, ordered an Uber, and then he was telling the bouncer at the club, like, yo, yeah, they motherfucking all these Mexicans was following me. He like, cuz of that P you got right there. Then the nigga lift his shirt up, he like, I got one too.
But his wasn't.
But he's
Pittsburgh.
he's from L.A.
So did he tell him what that was supposed to represent?
He's like, yeah, this is Pyru.
I mean, but motherfuckers ain't gonna stop and ask you, is that Pittsburgh?
Hell no, they not.
Not out there.
They going no, they gonna ask where you from.
Damn.
And then,
so one time,
if I say Pittsburgh, they're gonna be like, oh, okay.
All right, look, one time we motherfucking in a cheeseburger spot. Like literally, we in a cheeseburger spot, me and my roommate, and we looking at the menu or whatever. I think I grabbed like some wings or whatever. This when I was eating meat and shit. Grabbed the wings, and then he's like, I'm gonna get the cheeseburger. Like, so he did this. I'm getting a cheeseburger. This blood nigga sitting next to us. He like, yo.
Thought y'all was throwing up Crips.
Nigga, he like, you banging on. I swear to God, he got up, came to the table like, nah, nigga, you over here throwing up gang sign? He like, bro, I said I'm getting a cheeseburger. Like, I'm not.
The way that your hands are positioned, it looks
Damn,
like
you ain't allowed to do nothing out there.
Look, man, I, of course, I've never been in a gang, but I've always been fascinated by the culture. You know what I mean? So it's like you really have to do research. Like, you know what I mean? You don't be wearing no Seattle Mariners hat. You know what I'm saying? If you're not with certain shit.
Don't wear no colors in your shoestring.
Yeah. All of that type of shit. And it's like, I just don't have. I just can't imagine how it is to live like that.
They be fucking with females too?
Well, it's culture there. Hell yeah.
I mean, so you pretty much already know the politics if you're growing up there.
It's just like here. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
know
true.
the politics, where to go, where not to go. You know what I'm saying? Who wear what colors, who wear what colors. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But see, nowadays, though, being a little older, I don't know.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. When we was coming up, I know, okay, these motherfuckers is running with these niggas over here and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
It's different now.
Hell yeah, it's different now. It's because to me, it doesn't seem to, when we talking about Aliquippa, it doesn't seem to be project verse.
Yeah.
Project like it was. It seems to be like a whole bunch of cliques that merge to another, you know, to be one clique, or we cool with, you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't be knowing. Like I hear about the Valley Baby. I'm like, Valley Babies wasn't a thing.
But that's projects. That's one project.
Right, but I'm just saying that really wasn't a. I don't remember being like.
Say it was a thing, but it wasn't.
They wasn't called Valley Baby.
Yeah, they wasn't out there
really have a
repping
name.
like
Okay.
They ain't have a name. They ain't have no force and firepower like that. Like how they got now. Imagine if Valley niggas had guns like that back then, and then was doing the shit that they doing now when Griffin Heights and Limar was in that shit.
That would have been terrible.
It'd be 3 times terrible.
Terrible.
Like,
But okay, so as far as VT, Valley Terrace, Valley Babies, are they their own set or are they clicked up with?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't really. That's what I'm saying. Everything has changed so much. You know what I mean? In the last, and then again, being older, I don't know who a lot of these kids are. I be having to ask some of the youngins, like, yo, who is who? What's what? What's going on? Where do I not need to be? You know what I mean? That type of shit. Because like I said, back in the day, if I'm in a party or something like that, and I see certain people come in, and there's already certain people here, I'm like, yeah, it's probably time for me to go.
Yeah, you know.
What I'm saying? Now I'm like,
you don't know.
right.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
And that's even just being not even in a bar, like, but just being in a bar.
That's why I be in the house.
You know what I mean? But you be in a bar.
Every now and then.
But I'm just saying, you be in there.
Every now and then.
You be in there and don't know what the fuck going on.
I sure don't. I be just sitting in the corner, minding my business.
Yeah,
hey,
but for the most part, a lot of times when you just mind your business,
that's true.
You good.
Not too much goes on. That's
once you start to get into the mix, that's when it could. You know what I'm saying? That's when it could get tricky and fishy and slippery slopey.
So I've had a few conversations. You know, I actually had a conversation with your sister before, Shalonda.
Yeah.
She would tell me about how it would be when the girls from Griffin Heights will be talking to the niggas from Limar.
Uh-huh.
And when they would be dropping them off at home, windows that had to be down, they damn near had to be hanging out the window so they know, hey, it's one of us. And yeah, I know y'all don't fuck with them, but it's one of us in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like, now, did the guys feel a way about, like, yo, y'all bringing these niggas up here on, on our shit? And
I mean, it's a respect thing, real shit, depending on who the person is. Like, I done seen Limar niggas on Griffin Heights plenty of nights, you know what I'm saying? Like, plenty of nights and ain't get touched type shit, depending on who they was and what they was up there for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if they was just up there a little bit longer than they needed to be, now I done seen some shit happen too. It's just like, come up here for what you coming up here for.
Go ahead and go about your business.
Yeah, go to your chick house, go there, or come pick her up and dip.
And the wild thing,
once you linger for too much and start to talk to niggas, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, that's when shit started to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy thing about these projects is I know Griffin Heights is driving is one way in, one way out when you're driving.
Sure.
But if you walking, you know what I'm saying? I know you can hit the Jenny Street,
It's like,
you know what I mean, out in the back.
Five different ways.
Yeah.
Sure did, man. I remember. Woo! Nights I used to leave from up there, man. I'd be at my dad's house in 2 minutes. He'd be like, "You gotta be at home by 10." I leave there from it'd be 9:58.
She was running.
Go down
Hell
that
yeah,
back
hell
path.
yeah. Right
You can go
down
to
on
VT.
Washington Street.
Right.
You go to
right.
VT
Yeah.
from Griffin Heights.
But I've
you
never
go
been
to-
down that path before from Griffin Heights to VT.
Me neither. Me neither. I've heard about
I've
it.
never
You know
used
what
it.
I'm saying?
Never ever.
But I have used the one to Washington Street.
Yeah.
I bet you have.
I've seen it, and then I probably definitely was like right there and was like, "Yo, I'm too far away." And went back home.
Yeah, hell
You know what I'm saying? Because I done went down to that path and they're like, "Yeah, we just go around here. You gonna be in the back of VT?" And I'm like, "Nigga, what? If I go around there, I'm gonna be all the way in Valley Terrace, and my mom gonna be like, you know what I'm saying?"
Now I have taken the path from my side to VT. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Down
That
on
little
back
path.
street.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have taken that one.
See, man, my coming up, like, I was out Mount Vernon. So I was never up Griffin Heights as a kid. I was never up Lamar as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I was so sheltered to what was going on in the earlier years, you know, late 90s, early 2000s. You know what I mean? I'm a teenager, but I still really don't know what's going on until maybe about 03, 04. Then I was up Lamar often, every day, right after school. That's where I'm going. And it was just a different place. It was just different. You know what I mean? It was his own little motherfucking world up there. You know what I mean? You got your, but it's not like how it used to be now. You know what I'm saying?
Its own world.
Shit, it's still a third world country.
It's still
See,
its own world.
and maybe this is I'm so far removed. I don't even know what the fuck be going on up there. No.
Which is how you know it's its own world.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it be going down up.
So how you feel about? I saw because you grew up Griffin Heights.
Yeah.
Motherfucking, they want $900 for $1,000 for a
That's
three.
Hyman Heights.
Hyman Heights now. Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
Hyman.
you guys.
Ain't it the same thing? They just changed the name?
Nah,
What's the difference?
it ain't housing authority no more. It's owned by like some.
I mean, but it's the same houses though, right?
Yeah, it's the same houses, but they
Just
don't
under-
got the same maintenance. Because
Oh,
you
so
got
it's
somebody
better
else
now.
somebody privately own those.
So, but it's not better.
Yeah, it's not housing authority, so they don't come and update it and all of that shit. when
Oh,
need
and they want to charge you more?
So with it being privately owned, they're like, yo, we can charge you whatever the fuck
Yeah, they
we
can
want to.
charge you whatever they
It's
want.
never being a
that's
cap
fucked
on it.
up. Oh,
Yeah.
Like VT, Lamar, there's probably a cap on how much you can pay,
yeah.
for rent. You know what I mean? But when I saw that shit, motherfucking $900,000 for a motherfucking 3-bedroom in the projects?
I would never.
For real?
Hell yeah.
I probably wouldn't live up there if it was like 200.
I would live up there
Don't
for
say that.
$200.
Like, I mean,
Give me a 3-bedroom for $200. I'm in that bitch.
I'm kind of over it.
You can get one
it's-
down
I'm
VT.
over it.
I'm not doing that.
Oh,
See,
why? It's
why not?
200.
No.
It's 200.
Okay.
see what I mean?
First off,
It's the same shit.
I feel like the bricks is a little different than
It's project still.
it is. But I'm just saying, okay,
Think about it. The bricks was still a dangerous project when think about how many people didn't die down Valley Terrace
you were correct.
while Griffin Heights and Lamar was beefing.
Yeah, the bricks is
It's always been a fourth world country.
is real different down there. First off, you might not have fucking phone service down that bitch for one.
That is
You know
true.
what I'm
Lucky to
saying?
get that shit.
That is
And another crazy thing is for people who don't know, Valley Terrace is located directly behind the police station, right behind it. So for as much shit that happens there in the police station to be right, you know what I'm saying? That blows my motherfucking mind. But again, walking through them breezeways, you know, I used to hate having to meet somebody like, damn, they on the third floor. I'm like, fuck. Because every motherfucking flight of steps I go up, I don't know what I'm about to run into.
You don't know.
You know what I'm saying? When I get to this third floor and I start to make my way down the hall, what the fuck am I about to run into?
Hey, they say them shit sound like jail doors
Man,
closing.
hard as fuck. Hard as motherfucking hell. But I have talked to people also who lived down there, you know, years ago, and they were saying, you know, they weren't always nasty and dirty and smelling like piss all the goddamn time.
It probably was new.
Well, from what I understand, they said it would actually be people who would take turns cleaning it. You know what I mean? Mopping the outside hallways and sweeping and doing all of that kind of good shit. But now when you go up that motherfucker, it's just like
They housing authority is terrible.
I don't know if it was real, but did y'all see the post about how much it costs to live down VT now?
Oh yeah, I seen that shit.
Come on, man.
What was it?
High as fuck.
Down VT?
They try to make it seem like it's like this motherfucking gated community or
It
some
wasn't
shit.
real. Somebody made that.
I don't know, man.
I hope
That
they
shit was not
Photoshopped
real.
that
It could have been.
It was not real.
I don't know. But shit, I mean, like I said, the way that fucking Griffin Heights is and all of that shit, you just never motherfucking know.
You never know. The economy fucked up.
Real fuck. Now, do you think that it's like this to stay?
I hope not. Because this shit is fucked.
Because I mean,
Nigga, crypto about to make me cry.
Oh,
yeah. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
Let's talk
please,
about it
briefly.
because I asked somebody quickly, or you know, on Facebook, I made a post about, does anybody know anyone who is knowledgeable in crypto and NFTs and all of that good shit? Now, I know you say that you know, because we've had little conversations about this as well in the past. So if you're talking to us like we're 5, how would you be able to explain this to us for people who
Explain what? What exactly are you asking?
just how crypto and NFT? Well, we'll start with the crypto.
How crypto work?
Yes.
What is crypto? Remember, I'm 5.
Okay.
Crypto is digital currency. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a dollar bill.
Not a physical dollar, not something you can touch.
Not at all.
Okay.
So it's like digital currency, and it can come in like many forms. Like physical currency can come in euros, pesos, USD, whatever. Crypto can come in many forms of currency: Doge, Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you got different forms of that, and depending on basically the whatever's backing it is pretty much how much it's worth and what's going.
Okay, so what do you mean by as far as whatever's backing?
Like the U.S. dollar is supposed to be backed by what, like gold or some shit?
Okay.
Was, I believe. I don't
Allegedly.
believe it is anymore.
It's not anymore?
It was.
Say that
it
shit
was
is just
just
fucking
backed,
paper.
It probably was backed by people's word.
Hell yeah.
But they say it was backed by gold
So then what
however
happened?
many years ago. Shit, it probably cost them too fucking much. We'll just print this shit on regular fucking paper now.
They don't print it on regular paper.
Okay. Not regular paper, but paper that's or something that's not going to cost as much as backing this by gold.
I don't even know what
I
none
don't
of
think
that
that
shit
makes
even
sense.
mean. How you back that shit by gold?
I don't know, but
How
that's
you just
what I
make
was-
this shit and be like, all right, gold is what this is backed off of?
Now, is it because it's made off of certain kind of plates or something? I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I
gold.
don't know.
Money is made out of like cotton and shit.
Man, money is a scam.
Because a lot of people say it's not real.
It's not.
What you mean it's not real?
It's not real. What makes it real?
The fact that I have to give you this in order to get that.
So just the exchange makes it
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, because if I don't have this, I cannot get that.
You can.
How?
You can take it.
No.
You could make it. Yeah.
Not everything.
Yeah. What can't you make? Somebody made
Electricity.
it. Somebody
But if
made
we're
it.
talking about being legal, doing things by the book, you're not going to make it and you're not going to take it.
You're like, if I don't pay my electric bill, I'm going to be sitting in the dark.
All right, but we agreed to make that real, that we have to pay electrical bill. Animals sit in the dark all the time.
Who
They
the
don't
fuck
pay no-
agreed to that?
What do you mean? Humans. Animals don't pay no gorillas don't pay.
I know, that
nothing.
shit
They sit
pissed
in the
me
dark.
off.
Monkeys, they sit in the dark. Giraffes sit in the dark.
I know.
Fucking bats live in the dark.
But they be outside.
What do you mean? We was supposed to be outside too.
Who said that?
At
What you
one point we
mean?
were.
They pandemic us and put us back inside.
It's called evolution, right?
No.
What? You don't gotta be like that because it used to be like that.
No, that's what it is. That's how it's supposed to be. Birds ain't building houses.
They
But
do.
the thing is, why
No,
do
they
we?
don't.
they got nests and
They build nests.
but
Humans
that's
build
they
the
house,
houses.
though.
They're still outside.
Yeah. So
the
all right,
elements.
what if we had huts
No, they.
still?
I mean, that would be okay, I guess.
Yeah. You can build a hut.
You wouldn't have electricity. You wouldn't have no running water.
I don't want to live with no electricity.
You can. They had
My
electricity
question:
and
why do we
water.
have to pay for the shit?
Exactly.
Or who determined the price? That's what I'm be curious about. Like, how did you say
Powers that
3
be.
kilowatts equals $7 per
I
second?
don't know, but I know all of this shit. Look, 3 weeks in the motherfucking row here in Aliquippa, our water was off for some shit going on with some goddamn pipes. But they not gonna give us a discount on that motherfucking water bill. I bet that.
Not at all.
No. Or how about just the fact that they sent us a letter telling us our water was unsafe to drink, and we still got to pay the fucking water bill. Like, bitch, what? This shit is poisoning me because your body
I gotta pay for unsafe water.
Yeah, your body is the largest organ, so we taking showers, absorbing it, we cooking with it.
Yeah.
Well, I try to cook with bottled water for the most part, but I don't.
I've never cooked with bottled water.
I do. I
just
do.
cook with water. What you be cooking with water?
I mean,
Like
like if I'm
noodles and
boiling
shit.
something,
Okay,
yeah, hell yeah. Or even if an ingredient, I'm making gravy, I'll use bottled water. Like anything that use water, I'll use
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Ice, you know what I'm saying?
See, what now? We talking about the ice. What I never understand is people who fill up their ice trays with faucet water.
See, I didn't drunk faucet water like up until like nigga late teens.
I mean, shit. Me too.
Aliquippa water. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Well, see, I mean,
And
I didn't really drink too much faucet water growing up.
I did.
It was,
Yeah,
we had the
Right.
we had the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Where the water came out the refrigerator. You know what I'm
Was
saying?
it?
We ain't
y'all
had
have
that.
Now maybe in my younger days, you know what I'm saying, when I'm like really like elementary.
Like, did y'all have a filter on your shit?
See, they don't have them shits
It can
super
come out the
high.
refrigerator, but still be fucking tap water.
That's true, but I believe it was a filter already inside of the refrigerator.
Right.
You know what I mean, but
It was fancy, huh?
But as a kid, there was definitely plenty of days of drinking from the hose. You know, you outside playing, somebody got a motherfucking hose in their yard, or you know, we out Mount Vernon playing. Everybody got a little spigot in their backyard. You know what I mean? Putting
Same water, man.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
yeah. So you
Gotta
know,
get immune to this shit.
and maybe that's why. Well, I don't know. Do you think you had COVID?
Yeah, I think I probably did.
Yeah, it just wasn't severe. I
No,
think you hit, or you? No, you just never. You know what?
because I told you, I was sick as hell for literally like 6 hours, and then I was fine. But the next day, my dad had passed out and he had COVID. So I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah, I remember. You
Oh
saying that.
yeah, I'm like, well, shit. Oh my god, if you was sick, I was probably sick too and just didn't know.
Okay, so back to the crypto. It is a currency, a digital currency.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do you get into is buying it and selling, trading? How do you actually make money with it?
Well, it's like reselling, pretty much. Either like reselling or like investing.
So you buy it for this much and sell it back for that.
Yeah, either you buy it for this much and sell it for that much, or you buy it and hold it for a long time to where you know it's going to like the value is going to go up. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you determine.
So is this similar to like, for example, like with Amazon? Back when Amazon really wasn't as big as they were and people bought shares of Amazon, held on to it for however long until they blew up and now you're selling it for.
Yeah, pretty much. You could do that with any share. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's going to either go down or go up from years from now.
Now it all depends on how much you're paying. So how do you determine how much you're going to pay for it?
Like how much you want to invest?
Yeah.
Whatever you're not going to miss investing.
Okay. So it's like you can buy, I just bought 30 shares for 10 cents each. I mean, is that kind of how it works? Something like that?
Yeah. Or you could buy 100 shares for 10 cents each. Or 1,000.
Now, NFTs, same kind of deal?
Same shit.
So what is an NFT exactly?
It's just a non-fungible token. So now
I'm sorry, that makes no sense to me.
All right, so you know how cryptocurrency is a token?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a digital currency.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wanted to sell like this, I can make a token for it now.
Why would I want to buy that?
So
The token is backed by this. You want this.
Okay.
So I make a token and you purchase that token, it's backed by this, what you want. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't actually have it. You just have the token.
Well, it depends how many of these are available. Because there could be one of them or it could be 1,000 of them. So like, all right, boom. Y'all remember the nigga that bought the Wu-Tang album for $1 million?
Yeah.
that was like one of the first NFTs because RZA and them made one copy, and they was like, we're gonna put this up for auction, and whoever get it, get it. Nigga bought it for $1 million. He the only one got it. He the only one that heard it, listened to it. You know what I'm saying? There's Wu-Tang fans all around the world that still want to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And they can't.
They can't.
Unless he sells it.
That's how exclusive it is. Yeah. So now they moved it digitally to where it's on a blockchain. So you get to see every transaction and it stays there forever and it's encrypted onto this blockchain.
Now let's say, for example, you're on the podcast right now.
Yeah.
And there's something that you're saying to us that nobody, because this is pre-recorded, so this isn't live. Yeah. People aren't hearing it at the same time as as we're talking. So you tell us some shit, or you have a conversation with us about some shit that nobody knows, absolutely fucking nobody knows. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? If y'all want to listen to this, or you want to hear, like your Brick City.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody listens, nobody has heard this. I don't want you to motherfucking hear it. So it could that be something that I could use a audio as an NFT?
Tory Lanez did it.
Really?
Yeah, he sold his album, made $1 million, and like made so many millions in like 7 minutes, some shit like that.
Well, I wasn't really sure what an NFT was, and I had seen something online, something on social media, and it was like they were selling like slave pictures as NFTs. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw something like that.
It could be anything.
And I was like, I don't understand it. Like,
so why somebody would want to buy it?
But
I mean, it's obvious why motherfuckers would want to buy it.
Yeah,
motherfuckers still
depending. I mean, some people's like, yo, why the fuck would I want to buy some shit?
And
like
then
that?
they wouldn't buy it.
Something that I could look, something I can Google and see the same goddamn shit.
No,
but you can't. You can't Google it because think about the people that never put this shit on Google because they granddad took that picture. And it's just been up in the attic. So, oh shit, I ain't a fan of this shit, but I'm broke.
Right.
I need some money. He got slave pictures.
Good point.
I could have threw away, but shit.
Motherfuckers is worth some paper.
Yeah. They worth some paper now. You know what I'm saying? Might as well get these NFTs off under a name nobody don't know.
Yeah, man. My issue is like how to really start making money off of it though. Like, what do I have that people would want to, that they would want to have? You know?
You talking about like for you to create your own NFT?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
That's it. You just got to create something that everybody wants.
I ain't that damn special.
Or a community. Build a community. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when you say build a community, what do you mean?
It's like a fan base.
Okay.
Yeah, fan base, following. You know what I'm saying? You build a fan base. Boom. Type shit. Like Hollywood, he could drop some shit as a NFT, like music. Mm-hmm. He got a big enough fan base to where people will be like, all right, I'll buy this shit as an NFT. You know what I'm saying?
So once you buy it, you have it, it's yours now until you sell it again, or?
Yeah, it's yours till you resell it, and then you could, you own it. You could do pretty much whatever you want with it.
So for example, if it's music that's being sold.
Yeah.
I mean, how do I say this? Like, okay, I sold you something, but can I like still have like a backup copy of it or something like that? So it's like,
no, you sold it to me, right?
It depends.
I mean, I sold it to you, but I have a copy of that.
It depends what it is. Say like, so if it's like music, of course you would have like a backup copy because
it's your music.
Yeah, you own the masters of it.
Right.
Now, say if it was just like a painting of a Picasso, you wouldn't own that because you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You're auctioning that original piece off
to somebody else, right?
But this is digital. This is music. You can make so many copies of it just easy like that. Another Picasso, you can't duplicate that.
Right.
So you can sell the same NFT, like digital musically, like music wise, multiple times.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I was thinking one FT is one sale.
No, you can sell it.
Just depends on what it is.
Yeah, you can sell it multiple. That person can resell it. Now, say like if I made a NFT, music NFT, I'm the creator, so I could put royalties on it to where I get 10% for each sale. So I sell it to him for the price, full price. He buy full price. Now, every time it resells from him,
you make money too.
I make my 10%.
Yeah,
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. But so you can put the royalties in there once you first create it. You got to do all of that shit.
Because if you don't, then you just
You won't get
lose
any
out.
money after you sell it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because I think every fucking day there's got to be a better way to make money than going to motherfucking work every day or getting, 2 or 3 jobs, punching in for somebody the fuck else.
It ain't real. Just manifest it.
If I could do that, just manifest a great life, I would have been done that.
You can't.
You don't try.
How you figure?
Cause you don't.
The way you said it, if I can.
But I'm just saying,
And I tell you
just
that all
to,
the time.
just to be
You
like,
gotta
yo,
just do it.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean it's going to work.
So what?
No, you just said that doesn't mean it doesn't going to work.
Okay.
That's why it doesn't work.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to live in reality. Yes, it is a good thought process
it's
to
reality.
think.
You create your own reality.
Yeah.
I be telling you that
You
shit.
create your own reality.
I don't.
Think about when you go to sleep at night and you have dreams.
I do.
Sometimes
They feel
I
real.
rarely. Some do. I wake up and be like, what?
So is that not reality? Like it felt real.
No, I can tell myself. That
Okay,
you're dreaming.
but it is.
You could tell when you're dreaming
Hell yeah.
every time.
Hell yeah.
I can't.
I
Word.
can.
You ever
I can make myself have the dream that I want to dream.
you lucid dream type shit. then.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever pee in a bed?
No, but I do sleepwalk and sleep talk.
So you be lucid. dreaming.
Yo,
Sleepwalking.
Hell yeah.
hey, listen. When she sleep though, for real, like
It's,
if you really want something, you know what I mean. Just ask her when she sleeps. You know what I'm saying? If you want her to say yes to some shit, ask when she's sleeping.
that is not a lie.
It's real
Not a
shit.
lie.
What your kids ask you for some crazy shit? You be
I
like,
always
yeah.
do. My sister used to get me all the time. Like,
Oh, well, wearing your clothes and shit.
hell yeah. I'm like, bitch, I didn't tell you could wear that. Yes, you did. I asked you when you was asleep. Like, man.
Nah, I mean, when it comes to dreams, I rarely remember any of my dreams unless it was just like real crazy.
I do. I believe I'm special in some type of way. So I don't know. I be trying to tell you that shit that you gotta
You-
manifest it and stuff. You be acting like I'm crazy.
You just gotta do shit to remember them. Because when you first wake up, like how do you wake up?
I usually wake up to my alarm.
See,
Crazy.
that's why you don't remember them.
Was it disrupt?
Your alarm going off, and now you like, oh shit, I gotta turn this off, and you didn't forgot to dream. About time you didn't turned it off. It happens that quick.
And that's usually Monday through Friday when my alarm goes off to take my kids to school.
Yeah, see, fuck.
Or I'm getting a phone call from one of my kids saying, hey, I'm ready to go. You know? So, yeah, I mean, but like I said, there are some dreams that I do remember, and they feel real.
Yeah,
Especially the ones when you get killed.
you created that reality.
Oh, I never really died.
Or the one like
I almost died.
as a kid, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it works for women, but as a kid who wasn't, so sexually active, in them dreams where you're like having sex, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you didn't have
Wet
yourself
dream.
a wet dream, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, that shit felt real as motherfucking hell.
Yeah, they feel real as hell.
Real.
Yeah, so
Nothing about that.
So yeah, women don't have wet dreams? I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
I've never had sex in my dream and it felt real.
Really? No, I
So
woke
it
up.
felt fake.
I mean, can't recall.
I remember.
being like, damn, that felt real. Like, I don't know. I can't really.
I remember
recall
being young, waking up to like I'm humping the bed. You feel me? Because that's how real that shit. And I'm like, yo, what the
What
fuck
is
is
wrong with
going on here? You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Real shit.
Hey, that's reality. You created that reality.
that. Facts.
Is
You
it
see
real?
what he's
I'm
trying to
saying,
say?
look, when you get
Yeah,
when you
it's
get the little
reality.
VR
Look up
shits on
something.
your eyes, that's not real.
It feel like it.
But it's not.
It feel like it.
How you know it ain't real?
You see the videos of people doing it?
But that's only because you put
Yeah,
that.
you
Because
see them niggas actually swinging and punching shit and hitting
Getting
shit?
fucked up, running in the walls and shit.
So
that
that
ain't
ain't
So
real.
whatever it is that you trying to hit wasn't it.
That ain't real.
It's real that you punched the wall.
exactly.
It felt real to him,
Okay. So
or he wouldn't have been punching.
because you think
TVs
that
and
is
shit.
real, does that really make it reality?
No, you made it real already. That's what make it reality. You making it real.
Oh yeah, you ever meet somebody crazy
Yeah.
and the shit ain't real, but they truly believe it?
Yeah.
That is their reality.
Yeah, I know a nigga that used to live up on the pound, and he used to be like Master P and the No Limit Soldiers coming in their helicopters and tanks, and he used to say this shit all the time, dead the fuck up. And niggas used to be like, yo, this nigga was dead ass serious. Every time you would hear like a helicopter, he'd be like, oh shit, that's Master P. They coming to get me. And like he was dead the fuck up, but this nigga was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But that was his reality.
That was his reality though. You couldn't tell that nigga that shit was fake. You know what I'm saying? To him, that shit was real as hell. They was coming in that helicopter.
And they never came.
I don't know. They probably picked that nigga up. I ain't seen that nigga since a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where the fuck that nigga went. That nigga used to, man, that nigga was going crazy, nigga.
So before we get out of here though, like you're a vegan now.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask about that.
Vegetarian, okay.
You say
so
you
what's the difference? Vegetarian, vegan.
Vegetarians eat cheese and dairy a little bit. Vegan don't wear fur. They don't do no animal shit. They don't even fuck with honey.
My brother told
bees is the only motherfucking insects or whatever that make their own food and eat that shit. That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Don't nobody ever
I never really paid it attention for real.
Bees are special.
And that's all they do too.
Yeah, and I be killing them.
They make their food and they eat it.
And we be stealing it.
Like
give me that shit.
They could survive.
Give me them fucking snacks.
Well, we don't be stealing it.
Yeah, like if food was to go extinct, they would live because they make their own food.
Which were, I don't know.
I would be done because I ain't about that life. I seen a video and they was hunting, and I seen they like cut the stomach open,
rip all the
gutted
guts
it out, and was dragging this fucking 200-pound fucking. You got me.
And they hang it upside down and shit.
I ain't even eating that shit.
I got a couple homies
That's
out.
what I'm saying. Y'all don't like meat. Y'all don't like chicken and shit.
Listen,
it tastes good.
They make it taste good.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
That is true. Or do we make it taste good with the seasoning?
I do it out of habit, I think, because the whole time I'm eating it, I'm like, man, literally the whole time.
So listen.
But I don't know what else to eat.
I've had
everything else.
I've had a steak around Candoria.
Oh,
all right, and I got it medium well.
It was like raw.
But when I Google it, it says this is not blood.
And when you Google it, they tell you racism ain't real. But
come on, man.
I'm just saying.
They had a specific name for the redness that's coming out of the meat.
But you gotta understand, that's made for the people who put that statement up there. They could eat that shit like that. You can't. You're not built for that shit.
But it was good.
You thought it was good.
It was a little more pink than I usually like.
Your body
might as well just
like
went and
shit.
bite the damn cow.
It's really. I don't eat much pork though.
I do. I'm terrible. I love bacon and pepperoni.
I haven't had bacon for a while.
And ham and
I do
ribs.
like ham. I like ham.
I know. I'm terrible.
So you're the way that you eat. So your breakfast, lunch, and dinner is like what? You don't do fast foods either.
Like
can you eat Chinese food?
Balance. I get balance. Like, see me, I'm not a strict vegetarian, vegan, whatever. I'm just like, I don't know. I try not to eat bullshit, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, for like breakfast, I usually fast. If I don't fast, I'll probably eat regular breakfast. Maybe like, you know what I'm saying, some eggs and shit. Or like, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with omelets. I love omelets. But if not, I do a shake, like protein shake. I'll probably do that like after 12.
Oh, so you like real healthy and stuff.
See, my eating habits are so bad. I wake up eating candy. That's
I'm
my
not
breakfast.
quite that bad, but I eat out a lot. I eat out a lot.
Juice and soda is difficult for me to stop.
Nah, see, I ain't never fucked like these all day.
What kind of water is that?
Cases, Eternal.
Big ass bottle of water.
That's all I drink, water. Yeah, I get cases of these.
So you don't never have an urge to like have a Pepsi.
Fuck.
When you don't, I feel like when you don't eat and drink that shit, you don't have the urge. Like if you cut back for a while, it don't even really bother you like that. But once you start eating it again, that should be calling you. Like, damn.
Like I'll drink Kool-Aid every once in a while for the nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? Just like, yeah, let me get a cup of Kool-Aid.
Make me feel like I was 8 again.
Yeah, or like drink a Huggy. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Just like, but nah, I don't just go to the store and motherfucking grab
a case of Huggies.
Yeah, like
I might go to the store and get me an orange Fanta when we're done here.
Nah, son.
This shit's just fire to me, man.
Sugar. You the sugar.
Which is the most addictive drug in the world.
Yeah, it definitely is. So.
After sex, I think.
Sex a drug?
Nah, sex ain't a drug.
It's very addictive.
It's not a drug.
Yeah, it ain't a drug though. It just
I told you he wouldn't be able to handle this.
Yeah,
terrible.
Yeah, he's addicted.
Look, man, my pops told me that years ago. Though he said, "Yo, it's gonna be the most addictive thing."
Did you believe him?
He made your reality real because you believed him.
Listen, at the very first time that I busted a nut, right, I was like, pfft. I was in the bathroom like 3-4 times a day. You feel me? Like this shit feels amazing.
That is terrible.
I know my parents was like, "What the?" I'm sure they probably knew what was going on. And then I'm trying to run the water and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Turn that goddamn water
so.
off and then running my water.
Some water.
Yeah.
Rub one out.
You're right.
Oh,
right.
shit.
And there for about fucking 20 minutes, just the water running and shit.
That's a damn shit.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's wild though.
It is.
He shaped your reality with that by telling you that.
Yeah, and I
wonder.
Because
I think he found like
it ain't addicting.
I think my dad found like a few condoms or some shit, you know what I mean? And then he had like a little talk with me about that shit. But by this time, you know what I mean, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm full throttle fucking. You know what I'm saying? 8th night. I started in 8th grade. Terrible. I would never wish that upon my kids.
Sheesh.
Yeah, because it was like I said, the very first time that I got that shit off, I'm like, I got to do this.
I gotta do this. Busting
like,
nuts is bad.
So they say, but I'm never tired.
No,
I feel great.
It's not about that.
Listen,
it's your energy.
But listen, when I bust a nut, if I'm gonna have morning sex, I'm gonna have a good day.
You're not understanding.
My morning is going to be perfect. I'm going to go to work.
Levels to the energy. It's not
level,
that you're going to be sleepy.
Yeah.
That's not the type of energy I'm.
So what if my energy feels great after I do this? Where's the bad energy coming from?
It's not. Nobody.
Because you might need it later on when a problem come up and you ain't got that brain power. Because the nut comes from the brain. It's just brain fluid.
You know, like I said, I've heard.
So you might be like, "Why make this dumb decision later?" And you like, "Damn, my day started off great." You bust that nut and made that dumb decision later.
So you feel like that's something that we should hold on to more often?
Of course, yeah. As men, yeah. Like you need to learn about it and.
Excuse me. Do you guys hear this? Or is everybody listening? Huh?
There she go, man.
Are y'all listening to this shit? Are you listening, Marcus? Because I'm learning something today. Are you?
I hear him. I definitely hear him.
Okay.
Retain that seed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That sounds so stressful.
Yeah, it do, because I know, trust me, you get taught to bust that nut. You know what I'm saying? Watching porn.
I was going to ask you about that. Do you feel like that is harmful? Watching
Very
porn?
harmful.
Why?
Terrible. It's what desensitize your mind to it.
It do.
Because you think this shit is how it's supposed to go.
It's forming your reality.
Okay,
you ever had sex with a porn star?
No.
Exactly.
Okay, I have. And they expect you to perform like a motherfucking porn star. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Especially like the females, because they deal with the dudes that's like fucking.
But that porn star shit look whack. I don't want that.
Well, I don't know what porn you be. Listen,
I don't want sometimes because you talking about somebody sucking dick.
Yes,
and I'd be talking about actual sex.
I'd be like, yo,
ain't pounding me out like a goddamn porn star.
That's not all. You know what I'm saying? All of them ain't like that.
Shit, they don't be making love and motherfucking porn, nigga.
Depends on which one you watching.
I ain't never seen them make love.
It depends which
you be watching hardcore.
No, I don't watch porn. I don't.
Oh,
that's not my thing.
Well, then
exactly. You can't be. You have. Yeah.
But that's why. That's
you're not an avid porn watcher.
The shit I seen is like, oh hell no, y'all not doing that shit to me.
Watch soft porn.
So what exactly?
So
more love making.
Yeah, soft porn. Hardcore is that.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
So, yeah, you like soft shit.
That, what they call that shit?
That shit that play on HBO when we was kids. Like
right, that you have to use the tuning button. You know what I'm saying? Remember that shit? Having to use the tuning button.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
They really don't even show the penis. They just show the breast.
Yeah, I'm not into that tonight. That hard. You know,
soft.
Niggas be.
I don't want to see that either.
Niggas be. What's that shit called when they be fish hooking them? You know, putting their finger in their mouth. You know what I mean? That, like all of that extra shit is just too much for me. You know what I mean? Like the fetish shit.
No, but think about that. That's how that desensitizes people to. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking people do that shit in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm able to separate porn reality from my reality.
Now?
It depends. Have you ever
Now-
been with a chick that be like, fucking just choke me, and you be like, I've never choked nobody,
Yes, I have.
and it'd be wow, and it'd be like, you
it's
want me to
kinda-
just fucking choke you, and it's like,
It's kind of dope.
Kinda, but I don't think
Yeah,
that was
but
your
it's
reaction.
weird.
the
I mean,
first
I'm just saying
time.
for the fact that you really asked me to do this is like, oh shit, that's different.
See, no, I'm agreeing with him. It desensitizes you. When you young and you watching porn, young motherfuckers be trying to fuck you like the porn that they watch. And
But then
I agree with him.
I've talked to a lot of guys in my growing up to that's how they learn how to eat pussy, watching porn.
I wouldn't know.
I'm just saying. You're like, yo,
I
I
don't know
watch
how to do that.
I mean,
Niggas don't have a, you know what I mean? When you young, look, I didn't do it till I was 18. I had no idea what I was doing.
Well, I didn't learn
You know
how to
what I'm
suck
saying?
dick
Not a-
through porn.
Somebody probably taught you.
Yeah, but it wasn't through porn.
All right. But as a man, not most women are going to really teach you. Y'all expect niggas to fucking come already ready to go. Not y'all don't want to teach us shit.
Same thing.
What? That's not really true because I will definitely teach a woman certain things that if she's willing,
See, now you throwing all
if
these
she's
ifs in
willing
there.
to
Shut up,
learn.
man, please.
some women are not willing to learn.
And some men just don't listen. You'll be like right there and they move. The fuck? I'm trying to tell you, you ain't listening.
But I also think it comes with really knowing your partner's body.
It
as
also
well.
comes with your perception of reality. And when you watching that porn, you think
Yeah.
I'm a porn star.
For
and
all
I'm
of the
not.
youngins, if you're listening to this still by this point, porn, sex, and regular sex with your shorty is not the same.
not
No,
the same.
it's not at all.
Not at all.
Different.
You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm saying?
She gonna give you a neck for a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? She ain't about to,
Depends.
she's not about to go, you know what I'm saying, all crazy stupid on your shit.
How you know?
You know what I'm saying? Because my reality says
Oh shit!
That was a good one.
that's not how that,
That
you know what I'm
was a good
saying?
one.
That's how that shit go.
That was a good one.
So, yeah, how we got on that shit, I'm not really sure.
Yeah,
you
me
know what I
neither.
mean?
Probably
But
your ass.
probably, you know,
Desensitizing.
but as a, and you're right because
From
in junior high,
Eating off and shit. That's how it all plays.
in junior high, I used to want to be a porn director. Like 7th grade, I'll never forget. Like, yo, what you want? I want to direct porn.
Are you serious?
Head ass.
Did I-
Ask any. You could ask any of my homies.
Have you ever done that? Oh, Mr.
I mean,
That is a good question. Okay, not have you. If you haven't done it,
Would you?
has anybody asked you to record a session of them?
Yeah.
Did you?
It was a solo. So it was
Oh,
a female.
that's
She
kinda
did like
interesting.
a
I hope it was
solo.
a female. Like,
Yeah, I
don't
hope
watch
it
no
was a
dude.
female. Wow, it was this UK female. She's
Different.
She's from the UK.
That's dope.
Like it was all crazy. She wanted to be like making tea and shit and just you know what I'm saying.
Now, do you feel like sexuality between American women and women of other nationalities is different? Because I know some. I mean, I don't really know them, but I follow some African women on social media, and it's like, you know what I mean. They seem to be
I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
very sexual, but not with a bunch of people.
They be seeming the same.
yeah, it's perspective. Yeah, they all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all the same.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I see. Man, people will ask me how, and I can't really tell you how, but in my dealings with white women and black women, because I've danced with a few white women in my life.
Yeah, you went to Hopewell, huh?
Correct. HHS up in this motherfucker.
Boo.
Hey, see, I was gonna hit the boo, but you know, fuck that shit.
I love white hoes.
Man, a lot. But you know what I'm saying? Speaking of that shit, you know, like they love niggas though. You would never really be able to tell from the surface. You know what I'm saying? But
Do they love it or are they just infatuated?
same thing.
No,
well, not the
that's
same
not the
thing.
same
You're
thing.
correct. I
I
believe there's.
I want to take you home. to my
No,
dad.
it's the
no,
same
not that I
thing.
don't want to. I can't.
It's the same thing.
can't take you
they
home.
love and infatuate.
Yes, but I feel like even with white men and white women, I feel like white men have an infatuation. They all want to know what it's like to have sex with a black woman.
Yeah.
You think
And
so?
I feel like white women as well. They might not want to be with you, but they want to know what it's like to fuck with a black.
Why do you think that? I wish somebody would say all black.
Look at our
women
culture.
Want to have sex?
They
with
love
white
our
men.
culture.
I'd be like, you a goddamn lie. I would never.
They
take
love
no
the shit out of
ping
our culture.
Yeah,
I
it's
would never
because-
take no ping ping.
Yes,
Never.
because our culture.
I would never take.
Pain.
Never.
Yeah, I don't even like chicks that take pink.
Listen.
Like, damn, you be sucking pink.
Listen.
but
I
you know what I'm
feel
saying?
this. I don't really like dudes that like you know.
Yeah, right.
I
know.
really don't.
If it's a black man that's dealing with white women, Candoria will side eye you. And
I mean, it don't mean I don't like
go
you.
back to our very first episode, side eye, and you'll get to hear all about it.
It don't mean I don't like you. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
There's
I'm
no
just looking
hate.
at you
There's no hate
Yeah,
for it. You know what I'm saying? There's not.
That's your
But see, again, and people may look at me crazy and say whatever, but I tell my kids all of the time, been telling them since they was little as fuck. My youngest is 3, my middle child is 10, my oldest is 15. And I've been telling them, do not bring no. It's I'll put it like this. It's enough beautiful black men and women out there. Pick one. I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Because it's just like, why not?
Hey man, you gotta let them love who they love.
And I can guide you a certain kind of way.
I would never know whether I love the white man. I would never know it.
I mean,
and then I have children. This white man ain't about to be.
Some of them got a black soul, and they just need the black person to get closer to their.
Nope, it wouldn't be me. I mean, that's cool.
So you're using me, basically.
That don't mean that I'm using you.
I mean, yeah, I'm using you too to help get the white race up out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, what do you mean?
But I feel like that only works.
All these white people.
But that only works.
Literally.
I feel like for black dudes. I'm not gonna get with a white man and get pregnant or have him fucking telling my kids what to do.
Because at the end of the day,
like
when it's the white man, he's pretty much running shit. You know what I mean? Y'all are going off a white man's rules. You know what I mean? He's running shit in that household.
Allegedly.
I ain't gonna say
allegedly,
all that.
Man. I know a bunch of black girls that got white dudes and they be
running over them. Huh?
Yeah, and niggas he just got the bread and love that bitch.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? And she just, you know what I'm saying? All right, you gonna love me and do this and pay for
shit.
Yeah, like fuck it.
Is that really where her heart is at though? Is that where she really want to be?
It could be.
But she did it like it is what it is. Like she made that a reality. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now she there being it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Listen, man.
But she does what she wants.
There are some. I feel that.
Nah, fuck that.
There's some very beautiful white women out there. There are some beautiful white women. I have dealt with some white women. You know what I mean? But I've never had a white girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, this is my shorty for real, and we're taking pictures and going places and all that type of shit. Like, nah.
I mean,
was fucking, and I was that.
I ain't even doing that. No.
Shout out to the white girls from Hopewell High School, baby.
Nope.
Yeah. There's one in particular that I'm thinking about. You know what I'm saying? She's married now, though, so I won't say her name. She was cool, though. She was real cool.
I can't believe him.
Why?
Wow.
She was cool as fuck. Yeah. Remember one time she drew we would be in class together and shit. She drew a picture, like at all the places in the house that we would have sex.
She drew a map.
She drew it was like the fireplace. You know what I'm saying?
You was like fucking with this white bitch.
She would come over a few days. She would come over a few days after school. You know what I'm saying?
Next time, sit my chair.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sit my chair on the other side of the table.
Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? Dog, it's kind of difficult to go to a predominantly white school and not deal with, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, maybe if you wasn't around niggas, but you was.
Okay, that is true, and that's why majority of the women that I have been with have been black women.
With the easy shit. Huh?
Ever fuck with a Dominican?
Nah, I've only fucked with black women, white women, mixed women. I've never had a woman from another race. Well, I'm saying outside of that.
Yeah.
Never, a Asian. You know what I'm saying? None of that type of shit.
I mean, I had a
not a Spanish woman.
But you gotta be black. You gotta have some black. I like niggas. You gotta be a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What if you got niggas swag?
Melanin.
No.
Need that melanin.
No. I like black men.
The John B type of nigga.
No, he still got a pink bean.
You gonna be sing them draws off.
He still has a pink bean. No.
Maybe.
Don't listen to what people say.
They don't know.
No.
They don't know.
Nah, I'll pass. I mean, he probably really nice, but no.
You could be missing.
I like black men.
You could be missing out on your blessing, right?
No, my king is gonna be black.
Cause we know, or maybe
I'm making that my
we
reality.
know what kind of nigga you want.
What?
He black like a polar bear.
Oh, nah, hell no. I mean, what, he gonna be albino?
Nah, they really black, but
but they like albino-ish.
Nah, they ain't.
No, I mean, kinda a little bit. Because they shit is black, but it reflect white and shit from the sun and stuff. I mean, kind of like Obama. Yeah, if he black, I mean, we can work something.
Just got to be black.
Got to be black. Got to be black. Has to be.
Now we know that black women like a different kind of black. You know what I'm saying? Because we come in all different kind of shades.
Oh, I like them all. You just
No. Because I'm pretty sure I've heard you say light skin man. I don't fuck with light skin.
I just said you can't be too light.
But he's
I
black.
just said that. So what?
The fuck?
I don't like
Look
them
at
real
you know what I'm
light.
saying? Discriminating with your own motherfucking people.
Because they might have
That's
a pink
colorism
paint.
at its motherfucking finest.
They might have a pink paint.
You're at colorism against your
You
own
gotta
people.
find out.
Nah,
You never
I'm
know.
cool. Nope.
So Steph Curry, too light.
What if it's red?
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Sorry.
Red pink.
Nah.
Pull out a lightsaber.
I like chocolate.
Yeah. So it's like, so you've never been attracted to a really light skinned man?
Yeah. I have.
And you were just like, nah.
Yeah, nah. Like the Puerto Rican. He was Puerto
What
Rican.
about
and
dark?
black.
Can you be really dark?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right, real dark, but not too
She's
light.
saying, long as the paint ain't pink. You know what I'm saying? She don't want no pink in her meat. She need well done.
Period.
I feel that.
Listen,
You
I go
need
to
it to
Wendy's
be-
and order my chicken nuggets well done.
Oh, shit.
I've never heard anybody do that before besides her.
I'm not lying. I like my meat well done.
And then we'll be pissed off if them bitches ain't extra crispy. I've never seen nothing like it.
That
For
is
real.
wild. She get the chicken nuggets extra.
Crispy,
Oh,
dog. You know, like,
shit.
leave them
Well
bitches.
done.
Leave them
Better say it
motherfuckers
on
in the
screen,
grease.
too. I'd be like, wait, excuse me, did you hear me? Because I don't see it say well done on the screen.
No, you're insane. You're crazy for real when it comes to food. I don't know. But this has been a pretty cool conversation. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that we didn't get to, you know what I mean, within such a short time frame. You know what I mean? We don't want to have everybody or, you know, you and the guests here all goddamn night, but I'm sure we can have conversations for. I know I've had conversations with you before, and they could just go and go and go and go and go and go.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm here to correct you if you're wrong.
and you know what?
And that's what I like.
I'm glad that you said that because what a lot of people don't know is you are the person who created my logo. Of course, I gave you, the idea and kind of what I wanted. I can't draw or nothing like that, so I wasn't able to be like, yo, I want this.
But we needed your artistic abilities
Correct.
to put it together.
And I had absolutely no problem paying you what it is that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, look, I'm going to be able to give to a black business.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, get something that I want.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So for all the people who are ever wondering, this is the guy who is the creator of the Correct Me If I'm Wrong logo.
Damn, so he in the logo, he in the intro.
He's all in this mother. I told you, this motherfucker is the man of many motherfucking talent.
So when you're this millionaire and shit, don't forget about us.
Please don't.
Because we gonna have this shit and I'm gonna be selling it as an NFT.
Hell,
You feel
motherfucker,
me?
yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get
Have
it.
you
So,
done other logos and shit too for people?
hella logos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hella logos.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And the thing is I had no problem paying it because it was like that was around STEMI time. So I was like, shit.
Cool.
How much he want? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I got an extra motherfucking $1,200. You know what I'm saying?
I did logos for food spots, trucking businesses, just podcasts.
You on Instagram?
That's what I was gonna say. Where can people find you on social media?
At Mandela _ on Instagram and Mandela Parham on Facebook, Twitter.
What's up?
Mandela _
Now you have before we get at it, you have a very interesting name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the only as far as Mandela I know is Nelson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only Mandela I've ever heard.
I met one other Mandela. He was named
Like first name?
Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
Okay.
I think it's his middle name.
Okay. I was about to say shit.
Still, that's
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But so were you ever told how your name came about?
Yeah. Shit. My mom ain't know what to name me, and it was the last day where we had to go home, and she turned on TV, and Nelson Mandela was in Atlanta. That's when he was he had just got out of jail in the 90s, and he came to America. It was in Atlanta, and
that's dope. So
Yeah,
he was
it
named
just
after
flowed.
Nelson Mandela.
That's
dope.
something her and my dad agreed on because they was trying to get names and shit. And they
The very last day, at the 12th hour.
Yeah, I think
Hey, Mandela.
She was saying this nigga was trying to name me Malcolm or some shit. My
Oh,
dad.
shit.
Yeah, like Malcolm.
I like Mandela better.
Yeah. I
don't. You don't look like a Malcolm. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga was definitely trying to name me Malcolm.
He was trying to manifest something.
Yeah, he do that type shit.
Yeah, that's
He
dope.
wild.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want to manifest no Michael. I'd have been on Lemar. It's like, no, ain't that.
Wait, why would you say that?
Shit.
His name was Red.
Yeah. Hey, on that note, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Again, my Marcus, Candoria Ligier, and a special guest today, Mandela.
Yes.
Thanks again for coming and talking to us. I have really had a good time tonight.
Appreciate it. Same here.
We're going to have you back on, though.
For sure. Let's get it.
All right, y'all. Don't forget to smile. It's a good look.
All right, y'all.
Peace.